Yo, we are back. Now we're going to take a little bit of a break from the tournament and go back to some best of 10 action. So, if you remember, my best of 10 with Smokester ended in a 5-5. So, we needed some way to do a bit of a tiebreaker. Well, one day comes along where Smokester gets some free time, and I generally have time to play during the day, so it lined up perfectly. And the Tar guys do a map of the week. In this case, it was Stubbs. And we decided, hey, this might be a good idea to just bust out a whole bunch of games on Stubbs, and we'll see how it goes. We played a few games, joked that it would be a best of 10, and you know what? We went ahead and just did it. So as you can see here, it's the best of 10 Stubbs edition. And for anybody that doesn't know, the map of the week thing is pretty cool. Basically, for me, the way I look at it is it forces me to play maps that I don't have experience with. And yeah, it just helps me become a more well-rounded player. Yeah, Stubbs is a great map. You'll see some gameplay here in a moment. But, you know, we really wanted to settle this best of 10, or at least I did. I don't really think I actually ever discussed it with Smokester, but I really wanted this to kind of settle the last best of 10. But what we'll do today is we will play a little bit of the replays, and then after that, I will show you the results of the best of 10. So, oh yeah, and I threw this graphic together in like 2 minutes, so the alignment's off and all kinds of stuff, but don't worry about that. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, see you there. Here we are on Tar Stubbs. I am in the top right in teal. Smokester is in the bottom left in his blue. If you are not familiar with the map, it is pretty small. I think like 8x8 or something. And there's a good bit of metal for how small the map is. And then there's some reclaim on the corners and in the middle. And yeah, it's just a fun map. The games go by pretty quick. And there's a lot of action generally. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to speed it up a bit. Alright, so the general strategy that I went for was to cap all 4 mexes and then go K-bot. And I will have like a couple K-bots expanding out this way, and then one, ultimately like 2 going this way as well. Smokester does pretty much similar. I think for this map, K-bot, with how small it's being, with how small it is, K-bot should be pretty standard. Get out 2 MTs for protection. What Smokester is going to end up doing is using these on the lab and then walking his comm. One thing about playing a full best of 10 on one map is that you get to try out different strategies. So, I mostly did the same opening and then just varied my strats from there. And Smokester, he did a whole bunch of different like opening strats, and I don't know, it was pretty cool playing through all the different possibilities and stuff. Yeah, so if you can look at the map, he's sending his units this way, expanding with his commander this way. I have 2 cons going out here, 1 going out here. Yeah. Alright, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to come across his commander and then realize, oh no, I do not need to attack there. And I was like, oh, that means his main should be uncontested, but he had units pretty close by. So he defended that, and he's getting a nice little push in himself. I pre-DT to try to save the con, and no harm done. So we're looking good. Alright, right off the bat, this stuff looks really undefended, like this guy out here. Yikes. And he's a goner. You know, he got his, I think he was worth it though, because he got the reclaim up here. Alright, let me pause it real quick. So one thing I've also noticed is that I tend to build probably more cons than I should. So let's just do a quick count here. I lost that one, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 cons. Let's see how many Smokester has. 1, 2, 3. Does he just have those 3? Yeah, he did 3 in all units, whereas I've, you know, built a lot more cons. And I don't know. It's if he can keep, or if I can keep mine protected, my sheer build power and resource gathering should be able to fare well, but a lot of times I spread myself too thin and they all die. So like right here, like these are wide open, he could just come straight in, and then I'm looking at this, he attacks here, so I move some stuff back, and he gets free reign here. Or in this case, he comes straight in. Oh yeah, this mentioned trying different strats. Normally what I would do is I would put up multiple T1 labs. So like, he has his K-bot, and he made a vehicle lab. I would usually do like 2 additional T1 labs. This time I was like, let me try to do in advance. And right now, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. He's like breathing down my neck. Check totals. So I'm ahead in both units and metal. I've got a lot of reclaim on my side, which is very good. Also, when you experienced players know this, when you go advanced, it drains your energy. So like, look at my energy right now. In a moment, you'll see me starting a whole bunch of wins. And I slipped up and let these guys through, which is unfortunate. In my mind, I was thinking like, Smokester completely cleared me out of here. I'm probably not going to live long enough for my advance to really do anything. And then I was like, you know, I finally got it up, but I don't have any energy to run it. So look at all the wins I'm starting. I wonder if he thought, like, since he did clear all this out, and he was pretty sure I didn't have, or I wouldn't have the resources to run my lab. I wonder if he thought like he was going to be able to win pretty easy from here. Like just be able to power out a whole bunch of units and overtake me. I think I had someone come at the door. I had to pause for a moment. Here I'm doing my initial push with Pyros. I'm going straight into his commander. If you've seen me play any at all, you'll know that's pretty usual. Fending an attack here. Yeah. So I decided to not deal with that at all and just back off. I get that defended, and then I keep on going with here. Once I know that his commander's up here, and I see that this is like not defended, I know that these guys are gonna do work, so I'm just gonna send them all down here. He had a couple cons over here building MTs, not really too worried about that. Yeah, look at all this. Alright, so while they're doing that, let's check up. I'm finally getting my mohos started. Still pumping out pyros. And not even... Yeah, I don't know how I did it either. I lasted long enough to be able to get those pyros out. Cat, what are you doing? Get out of my way. I don't think I get these cons. Yeah, definitely get that one. This one gets away though. Alright, so he has labs up here and then pretty much nothing else. I've got a bunch of units in advance. I'm working on my Moho mexes. Yeah, let's check out my radar coverage. So I can see everything there. I have units down here for that. And yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna win this. What do you think? The con got away. I can't believe that. I had like 2 units here, a group coming down here, and all of them missed it. Looks like he's gonna try to see if he can get anything done right here. Nope, sorry bud. This was pretty silly that I did here. I remember sending these units down. You know, I knew the way these were lined up, I knew that they were MTs. And I was like, let me go behind them to clear out anything else. But if you like look at my perspective, everything here was on radar. So I knew there was nothing there. Why didn't I just go straight into them? Like, I took a ton of unnecessary damage for that. Yeah, I cleared that out pretty quick. Oh yeah. Then these units down here, because I was like, maybe he sent a con down there to start reclaiming. And of course, I missed him building a mix. I do catch that one though, so that's good. I do send my own con to reclaim down here. Am I still sped up? Yeah. My metal's getting up, getting some nice reclaim, getting the mohos going and stuff. So in a moment, I'm actually yeah, you can see I'm building more T1 cons, and I'll start another lab here soon. And he's just trying, Smokester's just trying to hang on for dear life. I think he'll try a last-ditch effort push. Can't believe I didn't get that con. That's so frustrating. And I didn't see these guys coming at all. Like, you can see me freak out, like, oh no. But I'm gonna get it cleaned up pretty easy, no big deal. And then I decide to push in over here. And he gives the good old GG, and that will do it. Cool. Okay. So this was actually game 6 in this series. And what we're gonna do is we're going to play or watch one more game. And that should give you a good idea of how the overall series went. And then once we're done with that, we will review the scores. So here we go into the next one. Here we are again. This time in the top right, it is Smokester in red. What? And I am in my teal in the bottom left. So earlier I mentioned, you know, we would vary our strats a little bit. This game, you will see. Remember, traditionally I would go K-bot, more K-bots. He would go K-bot as well. Look at this. He only takes 2 mexes and goes straight vehicle. And then I am doing my traditional build where I get like 5, 6 wins. I think normally I would do 5 and then an extra. This time I went 6. And he's doing the good old Weasleys. Wesley's. I had also been putting out 2 MTs pretty much right away. I wonder if I do that or if I even have time. Okay, I do. Yeah, I should be okay. Yeah, cool. No harm. He goes 2 cons right away. Into Gators. He's going both cons down that same side. Alright, here's my alteration. I go Crashers. I had done Crashers earlier in one of the games and it had worked out pretty well. What I was able to do was just contain him. I took over here, I took over here, so he was just contained into like, into like this area. And it worked out well, so I wanted to try it out again. But will it work against vehicles? Because when I did it last time, it was against K-bots. We will see. He has 3 cons out now. He's pushing, or trying to, some Gators, and defended it pretty well. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's my radar like. Because with Crashers, or any type of missile unit like that, you need radar coverage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Like, you can see he's with the build power of the vehicle cons, he's like pretty far down here already, and it's not good for my my side over here. I need some help. You can see me getting up the additional lab, and he decides to go some missile units of his own and slashers. Oh, come on. Why, Meal? Sleeping. Man, it's like the Crashers just like legit tickle the Gators. Barely doing any damage. That con live. So the con lives, but the Gator snuck by, but it attacked 2 wins, so it didn't really get to do anything. I wonder, does the slasher have a longer range than... I think it's about the same. Yeah, get that con. Then I back off. He's got a good chunk in the middle. Alright, let's check some totals. I am ahead by 200 units. Okay, so because I have K-bots, I should be ahead in units. He's getting out a 3rd lab, a 3rd vehicle lab, whereas I'm getting out a 3rd K-bot lab. This looks troublesome. I should be returning fire, but I am not. I'm looking elsewhere. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. What I try to do is like kind of like pincer him. And I kind of get on top of him, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it would have been okay. Like, he's escaping now. I think my move would have been okay if I got around behind him, like over on this side. So like, he had all his stuff here. I came in just straight like that. If I would have come around here and block him off, that would have been better. And then I thought I whittled his numbers down enough so that I could push, but I think I'm just donating some metal here. Yeah, it's not good at all. I don't like that. And he's going strong up here. I do like how he hasn't really tried to take this, because like, I would see that and see all that open area near me and be like, I have to take it. So then I'd end up, you know, having to defend all this and all this. Same story over and over again where I stretch myself too thin. He's getting his advanced up. I keep trying to poke in here. You can see I switched to the storms because I realized the crashers weren't really working. The storms, I believe, have a little more HP as well. Yeah, it's just not going well. There's too many missiles. At least I was able to get the con. I'll say that if this gets online and he pumps out, what do you call them? The levelers? Are they levelers? We'll see. It'll be done soon. No, Punisher's the static D. This guy, I remember thinking like, I want to get him in here reclaiming, but I just like can't because he has all the missiles. Okay, yeah, they are levelers. Yeah, so if he can get some of those out, raiding around, I'll be in big trouble. I see these guys in the middle, I want to take them out. What's his radar like? That he doesn't see over here. We're pretty much mirroring each other. Alright, so here come the levelers. Levelers do well against T1 and extra well against T1 K-bots. So they're going to absolutely wreck. I need to do something and fast. He's pressuring me. Look, he's almost on top of my base right now. I say 5-5 forever. No! Because I know that these levelers are coming down and I control D. Yeah, so that's it. This was actually game 10. And at the time, I was up 5-4. And you saw he got those levelers out, and there was nothing I could do. I could have tried to get out advanced K-bot, but I wouldn't have had enough time to combat the levelers. So here we are with the final results of this best of 10 on Stubbs. You can see 5-5 again. It was fun. Got to try out a bunch of different stuff. Smokester and I just always seem to, I don't know, go back and forth. It was fun. We would like to do some sort of tiebreaker, so if anybody has any suggestions on what we should do to decide the ultimate best of 10 victor, let us know. But until next time, and yeah, we'll be back with some more tournament coverage probably tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.